Want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaChakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the 1144 first fruit. All right, so as you can see, I have on my screen from an article. It's called inverse.com. It says June summer solstice strawberry moon will be weirder than usual. So this is coming up on the 21st because I think the first day of summer, what Esau calls it, the first day of summer, is coming up on Thursday, which will be uh, in the middle of the Sabbath. I think the Sabbath is Wednesday Eve to Thursday Eve. So from sundown to sundown, that's how we calculate the Sabbath. All right, we calculate the Sabbath via the moon, so we know a full moon is coming. So whenever there's a full moon, that means there's a Sabbath. So whenever you look up in the sky and you see a full moon, it's a Sabbath. This is good to know when all hell breaks loose. If we don't have phones and shit like that, we can look up in the sky and see what day, what time it is, what day it is. We can keep track of time because that's what the moon and the sun is. It's a declaration of time, which I'm gonna get in Ecclesiastes 43 and also Genesis, the first chapter, both relevant scripts dealing with the greater and the lesser light of the sky, of the firmament. We're dealing right now with the lesser light of the firmament, which would be the moon, and it goes to show you that the moon generates its own light. All that bullshit Esau says, oh, the sun reflects off it. No, it fucking doesn't, bro. You never landed on the moon because your ass would be burnt the fuck up if you went on the moon. And also you would be met with the army or the host of the Lord if you try to get to the moon. And you can't even go to certain parts of the atmosphere, Esau. So Esau just be fucking lying. So I don't want to get off topic. So again, June summer solstice strawberry moon. We're going to see a strawberry moon on Friday. It says with the full strawberry moon looming large on the southeastern horizon, June 21st will be the darkest full moon night of the year. See, man, these are signs. And again, a strawberry moon just looks like a harvest moon or a blood moon. You know what I'm saying? All right. Another beautiful moon sighting is when there's like a wolf moon. It's like that super blue looking moon, but in this case, this is a sign, okay? And it says it will be on the darkest, all right, full moon night of the year. So the summer is starting with the darkest night, with the fullest red moon. So we know it's about to hit. So June 2024's full moon is the strawberry moon, and this year it coincides with the summer solstice. So what that's meaning is summer's gonna hit, and then the moon that full moon is gonna hit, and it's already, man. Hey, I'm here in Georgia. It's already been nothing but the 90s. When I talk about like degrees wise, it's been in the 90s. I've been in Georgia I'm not going to say for some time, good enough time. And I haven't experienced a summer this hot in the very beginning. That's just me. Bros can, put in your comments what your opinions are. Especially brothers in Atlanta, in the Atlanta camp. You can put your comments in the comment board down below if you think this is starting off to be the hottest summer in Atlanta that's been in Atlanta for a while. I mean, it's already 96 degrees and shit, It says June 2024's full moon is the strawberry moon. This year, it coincides with the summer solstice, which makes its appearance a little stranger and darker than usual. You see? A little stranger and darker than usual. It says how and when to see the strawberry moon. It says June's full moon will be at its brightest on June 21st at 9:08 p.m. And as you know, at 9 o'clock the sun is kind of setting, so you're gonna see, because It doesn't get dark quick anymore with what is that, daylight savings or whatever. So we're gonna see when the sun is setting, we're gonna see that moon at its peak. So look up in the sky, brothers, on this day. It says, but matter of fact, look up in the sky and put them curses up too, man. Shalak Rayam on Babylon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Really, man, you should be wanting to get the fuck out of here. Get out of this flesh and shit. It says, but it will appear full in the sky from Thursday night to Sunday night. Oof. It says, even if it's only visible for a couple of hours a night, it's in most of the continental U.S. look very low, less than 30 degrees above the horizon. In the southeastern sky, just after sunset, in the full moon will be hard to miss. So, hey, this is gonna be what people will call an anomaly. It's gonna be a miracle that's gonna happen in the sky, and it's gonna be a sign. Genesis 1 and 14, it says, and God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. So this is what's going to calculate time. But like it says there, man, it's gonna be as a sign, man. It's gonna be as a sign. All right, a signal, distinguishing mark, a banner, remembrance, a miraculous sign. Like I was saying, anomaly, a miracle. All right, let's go ahead and go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 43. Let's start at 7. Yeah, 7, 6. It says, he made the moon also to serve in her season. Right. It serves in her season. So a seasons, let me say this, seasons come and go. Seasons have their status. All right. It's a different state that a season is in. So the moon has its season. It's time where it needs to do its thing, and it's time where it fades, to the next thing. You can see what I'm saying. And in this case, when we're seeing a strawberry moon, this is a season that is showing a sign to us. All right. And really every night is a sign. It says, for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. A sign of the world. And most people aren't going to pick up on this sign. This is going to be on the darkest day. It literally says, will be the darkest full moon night of the year. Hey, man, lunatics going to be out. You should read about that in the Gospels. You know what I'm saying? Lunatics are, shit. I'm at this point where lunatics are just fucking permanent, regardless if it's a full moon or not. It'd be a new moon, niggas is bugging out. You know what I'm saying? Because really, a new moon have an effect on these people too. It says, from the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. It's a perfect instrument of the sky. Okay, it says the moon is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above. And that's what I was saying in the beginning of the lesson, that Esau, he ain't never been to the moon, because if he was, he would have met them armies. He would have never came back. You know what I'm saying? He would have met them armies and never came back. So lock in 1 second. So like, give me one moment. All right, I was looking something up. All right, Salakia. Um, all right, so it says, where was I? I'm so sorry, brothers. It says, the verse 8 says, the month is called after her name, increasing wonderful in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. It says, the beauty of heaven and the glory of the stars and the ornament giving light in the highest places of the Lord. So that's the purpose of the moon. Now, we're having this moon in June, okay? All right. So that month June comes from Juno, the goddess, okay? Mythology, all right? Because as you know in the Bible, there's no what is it? There's no months called June. The Bible tells us what like the month of Abib, Nisan, so on and so forth. It gives us those months, not these Edomite months, man. All right, so this is June was named after Roman goddess Juno, and the purpose of Juno, she was the god of marriage, I want to say. And when you look it up, and brothers can fact check me on this, when you look it up, June between June, July, and August are in June by far. And June by far is the most popular month for weddings. You see, and that goes into the script. Um, if I spelled that right. Yeah, that goes into the script in the Gospels. Um, I'm blanking out, but pretty much the scriptures. Yeah, that's it. Luke 17 and 27 says, um, and 26 it says in it. Here we go. So we know who's speaking here. Luke 17 to 26 it says, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day of Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Man, so man, on this day, man, send up curses on this place. Motherfuckers gonna be trying to get, literally trying to marry, and it's screwed up because marriage is a sacred thing. It's a sacred act. Let me say that. It's a sacred act. That's a topic for a different lesson. Give some edification on marriage. Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down. But it's a different act. It's a sacred act. Marriages, and these motherfuckers out here are ruining a sacred practice. You know, you got men on men action, women on women action. You know what I'm saying? Incest action. It's bull. They're ruining a sacred act, man. People just want to be, going out and just slinging every woman they see. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's bull, but at the same time, these bitches ain't shit. Neither are these men, really. So they're just ruining this sacred act all in all. And in June, it's hot, it's summertime, clothing is less, people are active. You know what I'm saying? So when this moon hits, man, send them curses up on these people that are ruining this place, man. Because June is gonna be a hot time for, and we at damn near at the end of June. June is gonna be a hot time for these people to act stupid, man. And then don't let July come with the July 4th weekend and all that shit. You know, so put curses up on this place, but look out for that strawberry moon. Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Till the next time, we'll say shalom. Like always, repent, For Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believe. All right, shalom.